Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Sheon Akinlota. Before we get started, I would encourage you to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and also remember to click that notification bell so you'll be the first to know when I upload new videos. Today, I would like to talk to you about how to become financially independent. That's a buzzword that is around everywhere. Everyone talks about financial independence, but what does it mean exactly? It means different things to different people. For me, I just like to keep things simple. It simply means that you are at a financial level whereby you can afford all the things you want to do, and you can also project into the future. So it's not just that you can afford what you need now, but at least you have something that will sustain you 5, 10, 20, 30 years, 40 years from now. Whatever goal or whatever you desire for your own financial independence, it's different for everybody, but it's important that we talk about it. And I just wanted to share some few tips that have helped me over the years, and I hope that these tips will help you as well. Now, before I go into the real thing, I would also like to explain why you should desire to become financially independent, because a lot of people ask me, why should I really care about becoming financially independent? And then some people also think that being financially independent is only something that is reserved for the rich people. I say that anybody can become financially independent. It's all about what you plan. It's all about what you desire. So you don't have to be overly rich to become financially independent. Although yes, you need money, but you can plan those things ahead of time. So if you are looking for concrete reasons why you should care about your financial independence, I would say that it helps you to maximize opportunities. I remember many years ago, I had an opportunity that was brought to my attention, and it required me investing $5,000. I was asked to invest $5,000 into this project. And at that time, I did not have that money. I couldn't produce $5,000. I was so sad about that situation. At that time, I only had $1,000. And the reason I didn't have $5,000 was not because I wasn't prudent enough or I wasn't saving enough money. I was saving enough money based on my income at that time. It was just that I had a lot of financial responsibilities that was taking a lot of money from me. But that incident also gave me new energy, and it made me to resolve that I wasn't going to place myself at a point whereby if opportunities come my way, I am not able to take advantage of those opportunities. Another reason why I think that you should care about your financial independence is that a borrower is slave to the lender, and this is not my word. This is actually a verse in the Bible. It's in Proverbs. It says that a borrower is slave to the lender. So if you are not financially independent, if you have to rely on borrowing money from people or from institutions, then you find yourself in this cycle of borrowing and then paying back, and you are just living on the edge because you don't know what is going to happen next. What if you lose your job? What if business is not going on smoothly the way you anticipate it to be? Another reason why you should care about your financial independence is that it helps you to achieve certain goals that you have set for yourself. Maybe you've said that, okay, you would love to travel the world when you turn 40, or you would like to retire on an island, or you would like to buy even maybe a car, something as simple as a brand new car. But if you are not financially independent, you know that you cannot really achieve these things. Okay, so now let's talk about how to really become financially independent. For me, I know that one of the things that have helped me over the years is because of the type of training that my mom gave me. My mom is one person that believes that you should save every penny, and she helped me when I was young. So I find it very easy to commit to becoming financially independent. Now, The first thing I think you should do if you're trying to become financially independent is that you should first set a goal, set a financial goal. How much do you need by the time you turn 70? How much do you need by the time you turn 60? Set that goal. Put a number on it. Okay, you want to save $1 million, you want to save $10 million, or you want to have access to a certain amount of money that would serve you well and would help you to do all the things that you desire to do. Of course, this goal has to be realistic. You just don't want to put an arbitrary number. I know that we should have faith and all that, but you want to put a realistic number down, set a realistic goal that can work for you and something that you can actually work towards. So set that goal, whatever that goal is, just set that goal. That's the first thing. Take a piece of paper or your journal, or you can even type it. I prefer doing both. I can type, I can write. Write that financial goal down and what you want to achieve with it. Next, after you've set that goal, the next thing is to assess your situation, your current situation. So do you have a job that is bringing in steady income? Do you have a business? How much are you currently making? Just assess that situation you are in. And when you're assessing your situation, use your own yardstick. You don't want to use someone else's yardstick, because assessing your situation would give you an opportunity to know, okay, how much can I really take out? How much can I save towards that goal that I have set for myself? Now, a lot of people say that I don't even make enough money. And if I don't make enough money, how then can I save towards a particular goal, or how then can I become financially independent? What I would say to that is, a lot of us, or a lot of people that I know, they live above their means. So that means that if you make $100 a month, what you're actually doing is you are living with $200 a month. So that extra $100, it puts you under duress, because you have to borrow money, or you have to rob Paul to pay Peter. That is not good. So reassess your spending. Check out the spending patterns that you have. Print out your bank statement, look through it, and see what you are spending money on that maybe you need to think about it again. Maybe you need to say, you know what, I need to stop this. If you are used to buying 10 pieces of clothing in a month, why don't you cut that down to 5? Cut that down to 3. Even if it's just one that you can afford for now, you know that it's just a temporary adjustment that you have to make. You don't have to have everything you want now. Financial independence is about delayed gratification. Of course, it can be hard. Of course, it can be stressful to get to that level, but you know that you are doing this for yourself. This is something that you are doing for yourself. This is something that will benefit you at the end. So you want to commit to it now and be disciplined about it. Once you get your finances under control, live below your means. Living below your means means that, let's say you're making $100 in a month. Try to plan your finances around living within maybe 70 to 80% of that amount. It can be hard, but you can make some adjustments, because financial independence is something that will give you freedom to do whatever you want to do in the future. So you really want to commit to that goal, live under your means, assess your situation. Now, if you are not making enough money, because that's possible, you might not be making enough money, maybe you have kids that you have to send to school and all that, then you can start thinking of, okay, what are some things that I can do on the side that can bring me extra income? Or maybe you want to pivot from what you are currently doing. You should take time to think and strategize. Take time to think. This is your life, and you should take it seriously. And you can't rely on someone else to make that happen for you. It's something that you would have to sit down and do and take seriously. Look for things you could do on the side that could generate you extra income. And then when you are looking for something to do on the side, you don't want to wear yourself out too thin. Make sure you're doing something that you are comfortable with, something that is legal, something that will not stress you out, because financial independence is great, but you don't want to lose yourself in the process of trying to become financially independent. Once you set your financial goal and you assess your situation, the next thing I believe that you should do is that you look for a savings plan. Now, a lot of people say that savings does not make you rich. It's true. And remember, the goal is not to be rich. The goal is to become financially independent. So to become financially independent, you have to learn, or you have to integrate yourself into a place whereby you take your savings seriously. You can start by saving $20. If you don't have $20, you can start by saving $10. Now, if you need to know yourself, you need to assess yourself. Are you the type of person that if you save in your savings account in your bank, then you go back next week to withdraw it? If you know that that's the type of person you are, there are some savings accounts that you can actually open up that you don't have access to the funds for a period of time. Sometimes you could sign up for certificate of deposit whereby your money is locked up for 6 months, 1 year, 5 years, whatever works for you. Make sure that you're saving. And when you save, you don't want to save to spend. You want to save to keep on saving, or to keep on putting that money there until you get to a certain point. So I'll tell you the next thing to do after you save. You save for a while, you have a savings goal that you want to reach. So this is 2020, and you have a savings goal that you want to reach by the end of the year. You plan it out. If you can't save $20, save $10. If you can't save $10, save $5. $5 every month in 2020. If we have 12 months, that's $60. It's something. It's better than nothing. Just try to save, and then you would see that when you start small, by the time you see the balance in your account, you're encouraged, you're happy, it makes you feel good, it makes you feel like an achiever, and then you're tempted to increase that amount. Even if you increase from $5 to $6, it's something. From $6 to $8, that's something. Just try as much as possible to be disciplined. If you are the type that, if you have access to the money, you are going to spend it, lock it up in another account that probably doesn't offer debit card. Just do it for yourself. You feel so good about yourself. Now, when you save to a certain point, let's say you now accumulate $5,000 or you accumulate $10,000, you can then take that lump sum of money, you can divide it into 2 or divide it into 3 and invest in different things that catches your fancy. So you may be asking, what type of thing can I invest $3,000 in? I'm not a financial expert, so I don't want you to take my words and say I'm not recommending anything. I'm just giving examples. But I believe that once you have a lump sum of money that you have saved, that's not the time to go and get a Gucci bag or a Louis Vuitton purse. It's time to take that lump sum of money, divide it into 2 or 3 so that you are not putting all your eggs in one basket. You can invest in real estate. If you cannot afford real estate, you can choose to buy stocks of corporations that are really doing well. For me, I really don't understand a lot of stocks and things like that. Or other things you can also do, you can invest in maybe your friend's business. Your friend is having a business, has a business that is trying to grow. You can invest in those type of things, but make sure that you're not putting all your eggs in one basket. And once you remove that saving, that lump sum of money, don't stop saving. Okay, keep on saving. Have a little extra that is set aside for emergencies, and then once you invest, you take your eyes off it. Once the dividends start coming It's not time to go on a splurge either. It's time to add it back to that original one and keep multiplying and keep multiplying. So you reinvest, you invest to reinvest. Of course, maybe you want to reward yourself for a job well done. You can take just a little bit out and buy yourself whatever you desire, but make sure that you are getting the best deals on whatever it is that you are buying. Okay. All right, so once you reinvest, be patient. I wanted to mention this. Be patient. It's important. Don't rush. Don't get too excited to the point that you are now thinking of doing some things that would help all your money, all the savings that you've worked hard for all these years and all these months and all these days. Don't invest in things that would, make your money evaporate. Don't invest in things that will make your money to grow wings and fly away. You've worked hard. You deserve all the best things in the world, but be patient. True success, true wealth takes time. It's not something, if anyone is promising you something overnight, you put in $40, you're going to make $100 in 1 week. You need to think about it very well. You need to protect your investment, and patience is everything. Patience is key. Once you are patient, once you are not greedy, you will definitely achieve your goal. And then you can always renew your goal. You can always go back to your goal and say, oh, I've actually achieved this goal that I set for myself for 1 year. Okay, let me project to the next 5 years and see what I can bring out of that. And if you continue on that path, you will definitely become financially independent. Thank you so much for watching today. I have a question for you. How have you become financially independent? If you are financially independent, and if you are not financially independent, what one step would you be taking today to lead you to becoming financially independent? Leave me a comment, and remember to like this video, subscribe, and press that notification bell so you will be the first to hear about my new uploads. Until next time, be exceptional, be intentional, be on point. Bye.